the same name. Joseph Oswald, Anna Carter. They have a same grandparent. Not just a royalty, but see, that's a node. Now let's look at this. Let's look at this other node. This is the signer of a Declaration of Independence, Benjamin Harris V, John Carter, and Bridget Benion. Right? Let's look at this one. How about this Thomas Nelson, another signer of the Declaration of Independence? So again, John Carter and Bridget Benion. Oh well, that's weird. It's not a monarchy. How about the 9th U.S. President, William Harrison? Oh, again, John Carter and Bridget Benion. Wow, what a coincidence. How about the 23rd President, Benjamin Harris? Oh, John Carter and Bridget Benion. Link them up. Again, John Carter, Bridget Benion. When it comes to Jimmy Carter, the 39th President. How about and let's see what Jimmy Carter and George Bush, how many times are they related, just out of curiosity? 5 different ways. How many times are you related to any of your friends or co-workers? Are you related 5 times? 5 different ways to your co-workers? Because all the presidents seem to be related between 5 and 25 times. How about James Madison, the 4th U.S. President? Now we switched it over. It's another node, William Underwood. And how about General Robert E. Lee? Again, we're back to that John Carter, Bridget Benson, or Benion. And what about John Carter himself? Okay, this is John Carter. Look at this. All these people are his children. No one on this list is not a child of his, a grandchild. All these signers of Declaration of Independence, there's 3 right here. You got the presidents, governors, all of them. All the same people. Remember, this was on the same list of John Wilkes Booth and that. All these are, look, here's Lee Harvey Oswald. Lee Harvey Oswald is his kid. Like, what? Really? He gave birth to all these presidents. And these don't count cousins. These are all grandchildren. Okay, well, whatever. He's not a node, though. Alright, well, what about Lee Harvey Oswald and then Robert Carter? Robert Carter is a son of John Carter. You can see here it is, John Carter. Again, John Carter. Okay, so we got to Lee Harvey Oswald. And the next person we're going to do is the guy who killed or shot Ronald Reagan, John Hinckley Jr. Okay, I made a mistake on the last whatever. I said that Lee Harvey Oswald, I linked him as a direct descendant of Edward I and Henry VIII. No, I connected him up as cousins. 1st or 2nd cousins, I think 2nd, something like that. But looky here, I was right. See, if I scroll down on this, right, you probably can't read it because it's too. I'll read it though, and you can go to it's famouskin.com. You know, they're talking about Lee Harvey Oswald, and it says he is also related to royalty and is a direct, not a cousin, a direct descendant of both Charlemagne and Alfred the Great. That's 2 of the 7 kings, and he's cousins to the other ones. So far you got Aaron Burr, who killed Alexander Hamilton. He's got 2 direct bloodlines to the 7 kings, and he's cousins to 5 of them. Then you got John Wilkes Booth, who shot Abraham Lincoln. He's got 4 direct bloodlines to these 7 kings and 3 bloodlines where he's cousins to the 7 kings. Then you got Lee Harvey Oswald. He's got 2 direct lines to 7 of the kings, and he's cousins to 5 of the 7 kings. You know what I mean? It just gets whatever. Anyways, and they're all related. All these assassins are related to each other, and they're related to all our presidents, vice presidents, first ladies, secretaries of states, etc., etc., etc. So the next assassin we got, political assassin we got, is John Hinckley Jr. All right, we're going to go through it quick, and then we'll go to some other stuff. But he is a mega royal, pretty much, or close to it. This guy, the co-founder of the University of Chicago, he's on everything, man. That guy is Francis Edward Hinckley. I want you to notice too. My whole video series about the deep state started with this node right here, Samuel Hinckley. As you'll notice that he's that's the great grandfather of John Hinckley Jr. And he's also the great grandfather of George W.H. Bush. Yeah, they both came from this man and these 7 kings directly. Here you got Alfred the Great and Charlemagne. He's a direct. He shares 3 grandparents so far: Samuel Hinckley, Alfred the Great, and Charlemagne. Both of them have those grandparents: George H.W. Bush and the shooter. Because remember, George H.W. Bush, if Reagan would have been killed by John Hinckley, right, George W.H. Bush would have been president automatically because he was vice president. These two have 3 grandfathers, and trust me, they got more than that. Okay. This has all the same names, though. You got, look, signer of the Constitution, First Lady of James Garfield. Look at this guy, Governor, U.S. Secretary of State. You know what I mean? It's all the same people. Governor, signer of the Declaration of Independence, governor. You know, it's just non-stop with this guy's related to these people, man. Here's governor twice, governor. You know what I mean? First Lady of President Milford Fillmore. All the same. Signer of the U.S. Constitution. Yeah, that Nicholas Gilmore, he's Gilman, he's famous. Governor. Look, this is one of the other assassins, Aaron Burr, who shot Alexander Hamilton. Yeah, he's related to John Hinckley, who shot Reagan. They're all related. All the assassins are related. Here, look, here's Nancy Reagan. Remember that Hinckley shot Reagan, and he's related to not only the vice president at the time, George Bush, but also the wife of the man that he shot in the head. Okay, well, that's just coincidence. Here's J.P. Morgan. It's all the same people. You know, it's like they cut and paste this list of names. Look at this: the president, 6th or 18th president, Grant. The same. Emily Dickinson. And I want you to notice Joseph Smith. He's the guy who created the Mormon religion. He wrote the Book of Mormon. Yeah. So they know how to make cults. They know how to manipulate a society. They have an entire society in Utah that's just separated and isolated from everyone in the world. And God knows what they're doing to them to learn how to control societies. God knows what they're doing. But anyways, look at this. 27th U.S. Vice President, James Sherman. It's all the same people. Admirals. Look at this. Supreme Court Justice Horace Gray. Same guy, same people. U.S. Vice President Charles Fairbanks. How many presidents, vice presidents, and first ladies can this guy be, related to? I mean, I can't stop at all of them. Here, 19th President, First Lady of Woodrow Wilson, J.P. Morgan. I mean, come on, man. This isn't a political assassin. They're all related to Lizzie Borden too, man, and Jeffrey Dahmer. Here's the First Lady of Franklin Pierce, President Franklin Pierce. They're all another general. They're all, it's like they Cecil B. DeMille. It's the same people. President Theodore Roosevelt's wife. Come on, man. Warren Harding, the 29th president. These are all relations. They're all related to the guy who shot Reagan in the head. And they're also related to the guy who shot Abraham Lincoln in the head. And they're also related to the guy who shot Alexander Hamilton in the head. And they're also related to the man who shot JFK in the head. Here's 33rd 32nd president, FDR. It's like the same. Look, we got the Wright brothers. It's the same people. Clarence Day, all the same people. They just cut and paste these people on here. Here's George Bush. Remember, he shot Reagan. He's related to Reagan's wife. He's related to Bush. He's related to Bush's wife. He's related to Jodie Foster, the guy, the woman he shot Reagan for. Look at this. He's related to Alan Dulles, the 5th director of the CIA, and he's related to the director of the CIA, George H.W. Bush, because 2 directors of the CIAs he's related to. Oh my God! Another Secretary of State, 33rd U.S. Vice President. It just goes on and on. Governor. What do you got here? Governor. it's nonstop. Look, Gerald Ford, the guy who was up in on the JFK assassination. He was on the Warren Commission, and then he created the Rockefeller Commission that he put Rockefeller on, and they investigated that. Then he put George H.W. Bush in director of the CIA so that he can investigate JFK and investigate Nixon. Nixon's on this list too. He's also related to everybody, including the assassin. Because look, here's the vice president at the time, Nelson Rockefeller. Yeah, he was vice president when Gerald Ford became president. They made the Rockefeller Commission and investigated their own relative, Lyndon B. Johnson and Lee Harvey Oswald. They're all related, whatever. It's not no kind of deep state. It's not a monarchy, though. You know what I mean? But just the list goes on and on and on. Kevin Bacon, Betty Davis, Shirley Temple, all these people, man. Chevy Chase, John Ritter, John Lithgow. And look, remember Frazier? Here's the brother, David Hyde Pierce, who played Frazier's brother. Frazier's on here too, man. All these people, man. Governors, there's just person after person after person after person. Lucille Ball, and there's a lot of kings. And what's funny is Sarah Palin, all the kings and queens in the monarchy in England are on this list. Like, Princess Diana. Here, look, here's Jeffrey Dahmer. Princess Diana, Meghan Markle. Here's Richard Nixon, Barack Obama. Here's the girlfriend of JFK when he got shot in the head, Marilyn Monroe. 30th president, John Kerry, the Secretary of State right now. Here's the president of Prime Minister of the UK, Boris Johnson. He's on here. Yeah, Justin Trudeau is on this list. Yeah, they're all related. Justin Trudeau is the president of Canada, if you don't know. But it's the same people. They cut and paste. Here's George Washington. Yeah, he's related to the first U.S. president and father of the U.S. Bill of Rights. It's all the same people, man. And I want you to know, look at this name, Mark David Chapman. That's the guy who shot Lenin. We're going to get into him sooner or later here. But yeah, he's the guy who shot. So not only all the political assassins, but assassins that kill people that want to have a message of love. They want to shoot them too. Let's see here. The list just goes on and on. Sir Winston Churchill. Come on, man. He's related to all these people, really. And it's like they cut. Look, here's Jodie Foster. Remember, Hinckley tried to kill Reagan to impress Jodie Foster, and they're all related. It's like John Hinckley Jr. is related to Jodie Foster, George H.W. Bush, Barbara Bush, Nancy Reagan. It's not a monarchy or nothing like that. No. Here, look. Here, Dr. Jill Biden. Remember? Jill Biden's. Here, let's see how many times. I'm just curious here. I didn't even see that one on there. I mean, I know she was a mega royal. I just didn't. Let's see how many times and keep in mind, this is not a full list. Okay, this is not a full list. How many ways are they related? Jill Biden and John Hinckley twice. How many times are you related to people? Because I usually, when I'm related to someone, it's usually just one way. You know what I mean? But not this guy. Good.